So at the start of this video, you'll see some footage of us spreading fertilizer on the hayfield. That was on April 30th. And then I kind of do a weekly viewing of the field just to show the growth of that hayfield from April 30th until July 14th when this machine enters the field. So that's what's going on at the start of this video. Today is Thursday, May the 6th or 7th, I forget. But anyway, it's a week after we fertilized this. Today is Thursday, May the 14th. It's a little windy. May 21st, and I'm getting wet. Driving with my window open. It's been raining all night. Supposed to rain all day today, so this is a beautiful thing. May 28th, and we wound up with about 2.5 inches of rain. June the 4th, June 11th, June 18th. We had another 1.3 inches of rain on the weekend. June 25th, had more rain on the weekend, more rain last night. July 2nd. So the rainfall totals for May and June are 8.7 inches, and our average is 6. July 9th, 2.2 inches in the last week. Well, it's July 14th, and we're not doing a hayfield update. We're cutting. Slowly. Determined that this year we're not going to cut hay, we're going to nibble hay. And this is the start of that. So the plan is to do a few rounds around the outside of this big field, and then I'm going to cut my way around to that corner over there. And there's 19 acres in that corner, so we'll cut those, cut our way back around here to the road, and go home. That's all I'm going to put down, and that's the only thing I can think to do is just have some down. If you get lucky, you get some baled. If you don't get lucky, you get a little bit rinsed. Doing 2.7 miles per hour. And got something squeaking in here. And just grinding our way through this. Kind of deceiving how heavy the crop is because it's lodged. So it's heavy and thick. It is tough to cut. Certainly is pretty out today with some blue sky. If it would stay like this, it'd be wonderful. Yeah, it's nice, that green and blue sky with a red tractor. Well, I would say the first nibble is not going to be put up without rain. We just got absolutely pounded for about 15-20 minutes. I guess it's still raining awful hard. There's sun coming behind it, so it's just moving over us. Dry hay? When did that happen? How did they do that? How come I can't do that? What's going on? I like it. Get your hay rained on like me. None of this showing off baling dry hay. It smells nice. Well, we're raking. Not sure why, but desperation, I guess. I think today's the 21st. Cut this on the 14th. I got 3 rounds done around the outside of this big field. That's why I'm only turning one here. Between the other ones. I don't think there's any chance of this baling, so I just did kind of half around, or halfway around the field. And then I'm coming back on this outside round. Yesterday was a pretty good drying day, but the ground was so wet, you know, you just needed to give it a day for the ground to dry out a little bit. At 11 o'clock it was 83% humidity. So anyway, I just thought I'd turn a little bit, make sure the rake works. And I don't know. I highly doubt it'll get baled. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow and then pour the next day. And maybe after that we might get some weather. Well, now look at that. It's a beautiful day. A little bit of a breeze. I guess I'll get the baler hooked up to the tractor. I got to change the PTO shaft from 540 to 1000. So you have to insert the 1000 internally, exposing the oil. So we do the old park it on a hill trick to change this shaft. Always full of guck in here. There's just a snap ring that holds it in there. Pretty standard, I think, for most tractors. Good old 1086. If you have that, you got 2 shafts. You don't have to do this. Upper and lower. Hardly spill a drop. You gotta get it in the right spot. But you need that to stop turning. There she be. Make sure that that thing is actually in there. If it is, it should spin. Well, we'll pull it outside and see if it goes round and round. I don't think I forgot anything. Starting to look like I should have raked more. Oops. I don't know if that stuff will dry or not. It's too hard to tell. I don't think it will, but that would be why I didn't rake more. I could be wrong. The monitor works. 68 second cut bales, 20,590 on the baler. How do you zero that thing out? I forget. There we go. 0. The day improved a whole lot since I raked, so I should have raked more. But we'll see what this tests before we kick ourselves too harshly. Forgot to show you. There's one bale back there in the mirror. Yeah, no. It's in the 30s. So that concludes the 2020 hay season. We have a grand total of 1 bale. Very wet bale. 30% moisture, right where you want it. So it's available for sale.